In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from NRG Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Stroud in the air to start us off. That's Thomas. He's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Call that a modest improvement. 3 yards that time, but still a 3rd and 7 upcoming.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And a big hit on the return to stop him cold. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. They're set up at the 35 now. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Achane reels it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A pickup there of 33 yards. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Come on, 2. 20, TX.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. That sure altered the throw.
And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. It's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I could almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. Takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Extra point is up and good from Sly. And the Dolphins tie this game 7-7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
This is Walker on second. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the air, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. All right, defense did its job, forced the offense into a 3rd and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception. Such
a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off, and they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throw reeled in by Mayer. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
First down, here's Tua. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Here's Tua again. This one's taken in by Hill. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. A-Chain on the inside give. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins parlay the interception into points. Devon A-Chan with the touchdown. Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 7. Joey Sly set the kickoff.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. Return's looking good so far. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Got a man. It's Drake London. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
On the field, right?
From the gun, Stroud. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
That one's complete to London. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Gets him 5 back on that first down run. It's going to be 2nd and 15.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Oh, ready. Hey, uno. Hey.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Dolphins will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
All right.
Tua off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
Second down carry for Achane. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Texans.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Running with Walker again. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
You know, Coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Oh, right.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Motioning the tight end left. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be at midfield now as he gets out of bounds.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Running it now out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Complete beyond the marker. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
It's 4th down.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.
11, 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And they won't do it. That ball's incomplete on 4th down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Hey, 21 cheers.
2nd down and 10. Tagovailoa. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So it came at a painful cost to the QB, but on top of a hefty gain, going to move it half the distance to the goal for roughing the passer. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14.
Texans 7. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
At their own 24-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
He'll give up the gut to Walker. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Staying with Walker. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Stroud now on 3rd. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll be at midfield here as he gets out of bounds. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. They'll come up 1st and 10.
No.
Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. He's got time here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
They motion the tight end over. 2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Oh, hey.
Working inside the red zone. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting at the 10. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. That's Mayer. He's got it. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Hey, get set.
Throwing it just before halftime. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Get set. Ready.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. That's completed right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Second half begins with a run by Achane. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. Achane. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Call it around 3 on the play. They're set up with 2nd and goal from the 5.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Switching it up here. Tagovailoa to throw. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. There'll be a field goal try from Joey Sly. A very short kick here from the right hash. Up and good from Joseph. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Here comes Williams on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shotgun now for Stroud. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Dolphins are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
2 now from the gun. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And the Texans get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds the in route complete. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Still has some space inside the 35. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it sets up a Houston first.
Here we go, let's go.
Tight end going in motion here.
Hey.
Stroud throwing here on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throw reeled in by Thomas. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's good for 7 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Call it 1 yard on the play, and that leaves him with 3rd and 14. From the gun, Stroud. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. The Texans have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this fourth down. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah, ready. 20, TX. Hey.
Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. And now it's 2nd down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Christian Harris picks it off.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Walker now from the gun. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Offense in the hurry up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down from the red zone. And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
And he's going to get up to about the 33, but no more. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A solid gain of 6 there. It's going to be 3rd and just a yard.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
3rd down run from H.M. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
1st and 10 from the 41. Tua off the play fake. Finds a man right side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
All right.
Running with A-Chain out of the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Looks like a pickup of 2, and now they've got 3rd and 10. Tua out of the pistol. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it's going to be Texans football. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Stroud off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
And they pick him off again. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here comes Williams on the return. And look at this return. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Here we go.
Stroud from the pistol. Finds London on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here. On play action, here's Stroud. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down around the 34. Offense up to the line fast. Stroud now on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They're calling for a stoppage now. Looks like we had somebody injured on the play. Oh, and this is notable here. It's Drake London who's hurting. Walker on 1st down. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense. And holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
Hey, south.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And in for the Houston touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Houston calls its second timeout. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They'll set up for the onside kick that they must recover. Just one timeout left in their pocket. And the Dolphins get on that football. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Final timeout called by the Texans. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Go ahead.
Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Dolphins on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to pick it up here with Achan. No one around. He's got space. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Dolphins breaking out the victory formation here as he goes to a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. The Dolphins, your winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.